So we're going to try it again because that's the only way to get better at something. I'm sure it wasn't great, but that's okay. Um, I'm so glad that you are here today. Please drop where you are tuning in from. I am here in New Orleans, Louisiana. It is a nasty, overcast day. It is misting outside. That just means the weather's nice, so I'm here for it. But yes, drop in the comments where you're tuning in from. I'd love um, seeing how far we can reach because if you have an online business, it's global. My business is global. So I could be chatting with someone completely across the globe, and I am here for it. Today, I am going to be talking about the 3 steps that I took to start earning online after 50. But who here has ever wondered if it's too late to start something new? Because that was me. I thought that at 50, I was too old to be on social media. I was too old to be creating content. I was too old to be starting a completely new business because technically this is an online business. But I just want to hear from you. Who here has ever wondered if it's too late to start something new? Be honest. Have you ever Googled how to make money online but got overwhelmed? Have you ever Googled how to retire early and the options overwhelmed you? Have you ever Googled, hey, Nikki, thanks for joining. Hey, Missy, thanks for joining. Have you ever Googled how to make money online and you got overwhelmed? Or how to work from home? During the pandemic, we saw that we could work from home and the world didn't end. So then everybody was like, I want to work from home. And when my employer said, you have to come back to the office, I was like, no, I want to work from home. So drop in the chats. Let me know where you're joining from. I am here in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I Googled all the things, how to make money online, how to retire early, how to make passive income, how to work from home. And I quickly realized I didn't have enough skills to do anything other than what I had been doing for 30 years. Hey, Hydro 1570 and BA, thank y'all for joining. I am going to be talking about the 3 steps I took to start earning online. Drop in the chat and let me know where you're joining from. And let me know if you have ever wondered if it was too late to start something new, if it was too late to learn new skills. Hey, Katten, hey, Mally, thank y'all for joining. Drop in and let me know where you're joining from. What is one word that comes to mind when you think of freedom? Drop it in the chat and in the comments and let me know. One word that you think of, one word that comes to mind when you think of freedom. For me, I want a time freedom. Yes, we all want more money, but at the age of 50, as an empty nester, I wanted more time. I wanted more time to live. I had given everything that I had to a career for 30 years, and I had chronic health issues, and it was really just killing me. And so I wanted more time to be able to focus on my health, but I couldn't afford to not work. And I so I needed to figure out how to replace my 9 to 5 income. And as a 50-year-old, I had no clue. I had no clue about social media. I had no clue about making money online. Hey Pat, thanks for joining. Hey Supermom, and hey Simone. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know where you're joining from. Let me know if you've ever Googled how to make money online, or if you've ever wondered if it's too late to start something new, learn new skills. So I'm talking about the 3 steps that I took to start earning online. And step one was the shift, the mindset shift from an employee to a creator slash CEO. In the very beginning, one of the things that I got caught on was, hey Kirby, thanks for joining, was that my mentor kept saying that you are now a CEO and you are a business owner. And I'm thinking, I'm trying to slow down my life. I'm trying to ditch the stress of 9 to 5. The last thing I want to do is own and run a business. But even if you're on here and you're on TikTok Shop or you're doing affiliate marketing, technically you are a business owner. The difference is when you're doing those things, you're making a small percentage. But I found a blueprint that I follow that taught me that there are products out there that you don't have to create that you can sell, making 100% profit. And as someone with chronic health issues, I needed a side hustle, but I physically couldn't take on a second job. I didn't want to work. Like you had to work a lot of hours just to make a little bit of money. It meant more time from your family. So I needed to figure out options. It was Googling how to make money online. Um, hey, hi, HH. Thanks for joining. So the first step for me was it wasn't about money at all. It was about mindset. I realized quickly in the beginning of this process is in order to make money online, I had to overcome a fixed mindset and develop a growth mindset. And so I really involved myself in a lot of mindset training. Hey, Danny. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Tina. Hey, Emmanuel. Hey, Andy. Thank y'all for popping in. Let me know where you're joining from. So when I launched my online business at the end of that last year, the first step that I needed to work on was my mindset. After years of working for others, when you have a 9 to 5, you go to the office, you clock in, you get paid. Usually, someone is telling you what you have to do for the day, for all intents and purposes. And when you are a business owner, you only get paid if you're making sales. And I thought it was strange to think of myself as a CEO, to think of myself as a creator, but that's very important when you are making money online. You are in charge of how much you make. You are in charge of what products you sell or promote. Who here has ever thought, I am not techy enough to be able to have an online business? Drop it in the comments before. Hey, Brenda, thanks for popping in. Let me know where y'all are coming from. Drop in the comments and let me know if you have ever looked into making money online and you go, I am not techy enough to be able to do that. I feel like we all sort of lean towards affiliate marketing because maybe it doesn't require us to be techy and the products already exist. We're just promoting the products. But at the end of the day, you're only getting a small percentage. And if I was going to be putting in the work to make extra money online, then I wanted to get all the profits. I didn't want just a small percentage of the profits. Drop in the comments and let me know if you are currently doing affiliate marketing. So when I was working on my mindset of shifting from being an employee to being a business owner, I had to let go of being a perfectionist. Um, when you start something new, no one who starts a business, everyone starts a business from zero. You start with little to no knowledge. Um, so I had to learn that I didn't need to know everything. And that's something that I have always done my whole life, even with a new job. Like I would become consumed 24/7 with trying to learn everything about what my new role was going to be. So much so, like driving myself crazy. Even my last job, the person that was training me would tell me, like, you don't have to know it all today. But I don't like not knowing. And starting this new business online, finding a way to make money online as an absolute beginner, as someone in their 50s who didn't think there was space for in the digital space, I had to learn that it's okay not to know everything. You just need to start. And I really had to work on my mindset for that. Any, anyone that's watching today, let me know, do you find yourself doing that? You wait until you know everything to start something, or you keep putting it off because each day you're like, I don't know enough. I need to know more. I need to study more. I need to read more. And I will tell you, I belong to a community, and every week we have a training session with a mentor. And I have met so many people in my community who have invested in the training but have not started anything because they are waiting for the right moment. And I've heard moms in this community specifically say that. Like one has, I invested in the training months ago and I feel like I'm almost there. Like I studied all the training and this is different. There are certain things that you go to get certified for. So say you're trying to become a realtor or you want to sell insurance. You have to study to get a license before you can actually make sales. That's a little different. You're trying to get a license to create a career. This is you learn as you're going. And I followed a 7-day launch to profit step by step system. I followed these simple steps every day and started messy, scared, actually terrified because I was completely new in all aspects. I was new to making money online. I was new to using social media. So definitely new to creating content. And I thought you had to be techy. Drop in the comments and let me know if you looked into, if you Googled how to make money online, but you thought I'm not techy enough to do that. And maybe because of that, you've settled for affiliate marketing where you only get a percentage of the profit, as opposed to finding products that you can sell and make 100% profit. Drop in the comments and let me know if you thought at some point I'm not techy enough to have an online business. But so I had to work on my mindset shift and believing that I can learn something new at any age. And let me tell you, I find that it's almost like social media can read your mind, and you'll start getting, if you think something, then you start getting content on Instagram or TikTok based on your thoughts, and you're like, how did they know that? And those were all things that I was thinking, and I'm too old. And then these videos would pop up of all of these women who are hugely successful, whose careers didn't start until they're in their 50s. And my mentor consistently tells us stories. Morgan Freeman was someone who was, I'm pretty sure like the story was that he was in his 40s before he got his first major role and break in his career. And there's so many stories out there that we can use for inspiration to know that we can start something new at any age. Hey Cabbage, hey Allison, thank y'all for joining. Um, so drop a one in the comments if you have ever talked yourself out of doing something before you even tried it. Because listen to the inner thoughts. We all have those inner thoughts. And sometimes those inner thoughts come from things that we don't even realize. It's just we're pre-programmed from our environment. And we put things off till tomorrow. We're like, I'm not ready today, but tomorrow I'll be ready. All you're doing is delaying the rewards of that. You are delaying the life that you have been dreaming of. And who you surround yourself with is a very important part of being a business owner. And I'm so grateful that not only did I get training, but I got a community that helped change my confidence. They help support you, lift you up, encourage you. Um, so once I started shifting my mindset, which as someone who's been an employee for 30 plus years, it took me a little while to shift from the mindset from employee to creator. But then I was ready to actually learn something new once I worked on that mindset. And that's where step two comes in. So step one was working on your mindset. Step two is learning real digital skills. Digital skills are in very high demand right now. And it does not matter how old you are, anyone, any age can do it. It's not a hustle. It's not a side hustle. I didn't want another side hustle. I wanted skills that would build freedom, skills that could pay me for the rest of my life. And most side hustles require us to work a lot of hours, to spend more time from our family. I physically couldn't work a second job. I had health issues. Hey, Beach Class, thanks for popping in. Hey, Adriana, and Sandy, and content. Thank y'all for joining. Um, hey, one gator tonight. So I physically couldn't work a second job, and I didn't want to be away from my family any more than I already was. So making money online seemed like it was something I could handle, but I had absolutely no idea how to get started. I had zero social media presence, therefore I had no followers, I had no tech skills. I had never created a piece of content in my life and was actually terrified to do it. Hey, Nomi, hey Brenda and Erin, thank y'all for joining. Hey Ash. So there's a big difference between chasing quick money versus learning skills that last. And I wanted to learn skills that last. I wanted to replace my 9 to 5 income. I wanted to ditch that. Would you rather have a quick side hustle or long term income you can grow? Drop it in the comments and let me know your thoughts on that. Quick, get rich quick or long term skills? I wanted long term skills. At the age of 50, I wanted a way to make money online so that I never ever had to work a 9 to 5 again. I never ever had to work for someone else again. I never ever had to ask for permission off or go in when mentally and physically my body is saying you need rest because I have a lot of chronic health issues. That stress of always having that debate of am I going to get in trouble if I need to stay home today because I'm sick? And ultimately, it did affect my health more, and my boss had an issue. Even though we had all these resources for someone with chronic health issues, my boss still had an issue with it. So ultimately, I lost my job. But I had already been looking into skills to learn so that I can make money online because I had no idea to how to get started. Um, but skills can pay you for the rest of your life, and digital marketing skills are in very high demand right now. And Forbes predicts it will be a trillion dollar industry by 2030. So why wouldn't I want to learn those skills if that seems to be where things are going in the world? Um, it's almost like I did go to college, and that did not have an impact on my income or what jobs I could get. So, who here has ever bought a course that didn't teach you how to do it? I know there's a lot of courses out there. I'm not really familiar with all of them. I got very lucky with finding a system instead of a course. But who here has ever bought a course and it didn't teach you how to, and it didn't teach you how to use it? I needed someone to teach me. I needed a mentor. I am someone that doesn't learn by just reading something that says do this, do that. And I don't think that digital marketing is that simple. I think, especially as someone who's never done this before, who doesn't know how to create content, I needed somebody that was going to hold my hand and walk me through the steps. Hey Ward, hey Deep Painter, Marilyn, Rosario, Jill, thank y'all for popping in. But who here's taught a course and it didn't really teach you anything? So I needed a mentor. I needed someone that was going to hold my hand. I needed more than just a course. And so for me, I I invested in a W system that taught me the marketing skills, taught me about automations, gave me products that I could sell and make 100% profit, and it taught me social media basics, which someone who has never been on social media, I needed that. And my mentor still, all the platforms are constantly updating different things on how they push out your content. And my mentor stays on top of that for me. And we have a weekly social media meeting where she updates us on do's and don'ts so that we don't get banned, we don't get shadow banned, so that our content gets gets pushed out. Whatever she can do to help make our business just as profitable as hers. And when we're starting something new, it's normal to be scared. I was absolutely terrified. I never wanted to create content, even outside of having an online business. The only social media platform I had was Facebook, and I didn't post on it. Everybody in my family tracks every move they make, and I did not. I don't do those things. So I really had to step out of my comfort zone to create content because as scared as I was more scared of staying stuck in a 9 to 5 that was draining me the rest of my life. I was scared that I was never going to be able to retire because financially it's going to be feasible. Hey, Starfish, thanks for joining. Um, but yeah, so I learned that confidence doesn't. We all we all don't have confidence when we start something. But consistency creates confidence, and confidence beats perfection every day. And I can show you some of my posts when I am sick and look absolutely horrible. I still show up and consistently create 3 pieces of content every day. And sometimes those are the posts that get the most attention because that's what I think in social media we're so used to seeing people like edit their photos or just everybody wants to promote how wonderful their life is. That sometimes we feel like we're the only ones that are struggling or don't have this perfect life. And what I'm learning through this training with the mentor is people want to see the real. So even though you're terrified, show up. Show up terrified. Let them know you're terrified. Um, when I first started going live, I mean, like it's literally like I would do it, my heart would be racing the whole time. It was like you feel like you're gonna have a heart attack, but I did it. And then I go into my community and I drop in the comments, like we can share our wins. And I'm like, I went live for the first time and I thought I was gonna die, but I didn't die. And you get support, and then you get feedback from others saying they went through the same thing. So yeah, so the way you're going to get confidence is by showing up every day. Continue to show up. Let's see. Let me flip my screen. So um, I have the steps that I followed to launch my online business in a free blueprint that I'm going to share with you. It's called the Freedom Formula Blueprint. You go here, enter an email address. I will email it to you, and you get access to your info. But these are the 4 products I um, that I have, and there are 4 different time for you systems, 4 different programs. You can pick whichever one fits your budget or your needs. So screenshot that so that you can grab that. But so learning digital skills. Let me ask you this: what's holding you back from taking action? Drop that in the comments and let me know. I would love to hear from you. And I'm sure it's probably things that I have said myself. We convince ourselves that we are not worthy. And with all my step 1 was mindset training, with all the mindset training, I really had to work on that. Like we are worthy, despite what our family history is, despite our age, despite our background, we are all worthy, and we can do this. Um, sorry. So drop in the comments and let me know what's holding you back from getting started. Because for me, this was the best investment I ever made because it gave me my time and it gave me options. It gave me the ability to learn and earn at the same time. So I'm going to ask this question that I asked in the very beginning again. Would you rather have a quick side hustle or long-term income that you can grow? Drop it in the comments and let me know. I would love to hear from you. Hey, Delaney, thanks for popping in. Hey, Joe, Destiny, okay, Moondog. Thank y'all for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. But I was talking about the 3 steps. So step 1 was working on my mindset. I really had to go from the employee to the creator, the owner of my business, my destiny, CEO. Number 2, learning digital skills that are in high demand right now, skills that Forbes predicts to be in the trillions by 2030. Um, those are skills that everyone on social media should have, regardless of what you're promoting. And if you're on social media and you are not making money, you are missing out. Instead of spending all your time as a consumer, you should switch that and split it and do half as a way to make income and half as a consumer. But okay, so once I worked on my mindset, once I learned the skills, and I've been gaining confidence by being consistent every day because my mentor has really worked with me on creating content, how to create content, how to share your story, how to use attraction marketing to reach your target audience, how to put yourself in front of people who are already looking for what you have, how to make money online, how to retire early, how to make passive income, how to work from home permanently. Um, the last step was what actually made it real for me. Take imperfection action every day because we can think about doing something all day long, but until we take action, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. And that was the hardest step for me because of my mindset, because of, and some of the mindset we're pre-programmed to just believe that this is not going to work for us. I believed that because I didn't have any tech skills, I didn't know how to use social media. I was in my 50s. I believed that the digital space had no room for someone like me, that there was no way that I could make money online under those circumstances. There was no way that I could learn how to make money online. For 2 years, I researched trying to piece all the parts together on my own, and it wasn't happening. How many of you are perfectionists when it comes to starting something new? Drop it in the comments and let me know. I am not pushing a pyramid scheme. I do not build a team. It's not an MLM. I am my own business owner. Anyone that buys any products from me, you are your own business owner. I will absolutely do anything you need to help you grow your business. But no, I'm not building a team. It is a system. It's a done for you system. So it is training, it is automation. So email campaigns, paid portals, products. It is for someone who's trying to learn the business, but it's not a pyramid scheme. All right, hold on, people. So this is not a pyramid scheme. This is a training. There are so many people in my community who are already business owners but did not know how to promote their business, whether it was a service or a product, they didn't know how to do that. People that had a business and had products but didn't have the tech skills to create a website, to create payment portals, to create ways to sorry guys. There's some people dropping some ugly comments in here, so I wanted to take care of that. So yes, I have business owners who had products but didn't know how to create the website or the paid portals. And when you get this done for you, all of that's in there. So it's not like you're getting training, but then you have to go out and get somebody to build a website, or figure out how to build a website, or figure out how to connect marketing portals to your website, or figure out how to get your products to people once they make a purchase. It's all in this, I call it a business in a box. And if you are a business owner who would like to make your business online, but you keep saying, I don't have the skills to do that, this is perfect for you. So not only will it teach you how to market your business, but it will have all the pieces and parts to take your business to the next level, to take your business online. So confidence comes from, no, I had asked the question, how many of you are perfectionists? And that's what keeps you from taking the next step. You keep delaying, waiting for the perfect time. Drop it in the comments. Yes or no, are you a perfectionist? Um, when you keep delaying until the perfect time, all you're doing is delaying building the life that you have dreamt of. And there's never going to be a perfect time. Start now, start today. You just have to take action. Taking action is the most important step. We can all think about and have these ideas about doing things to build the life of our dreams or to grow our business, or make money online. But if we're not actually taking steps, nothing's ever going to happen. And you don't have to have it all together. You don't have to be confident when you first started. I did not. I was terrified, but I just kept pushing record and every day to create the content. And eventually those feelings every day, they get a little less. And my biggest fear and concern when starting was how to even figure out how to create content, how to come up with ideas. And my mentor helps us with that. She's even showed us how to create a content calendar so that you're not, because if you're already scared about recording the content, then if you have the double whammy of trying to figure out what to say, because I struggled with that in the beginning, that made it even more terrifying. And in our community, she listens to what we drop in the chats in our community and bases her training for the week around that. And she saw that a lot of us had that same struggle on how to create content, how to come up with ideas. And so she created a 30-day training where she worked with us on just content. So if you are scared of launching an online business because you've never created content or don't want to create content or don't know how to create content, this is the perfect training for you because I was all of those things and she is really to me to become more confident every day in what I say, how I say it, how I speak to my perfect customer, how to figure out who my perfect customer is. So I stopped waiting to feel confident and I just started taking messy, scared action. And just start with simple content. Share your story. What's your why? Why are you doing this? And just keep showing up. I kept showing up every day at the same time when I released the content. Drop fire emoji in the comments if you are ready to take that messy action today. I want to hear from you. If you are ready to take action, even if you're scared, if you're ready to take the next step. So those three steps, mindset, skills, and taking action, they change everything for me. But I want to leave you with one last thought. So, and you want to screenshot that real quick because I'm giving away a free blueprint today. It's called the Freedom Formula Blueprint. You can grab it here, take a screenshot, and it will walk you through the exact steps that helped me start my online business. So I'm going to leave you with this message. You don't need to be techie. You don't need to be young. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing to be coachable. I started scared, unsure, overwhelmed, but I was more afraid of staying stuck. And that's where you have to be. You have to get to the point where you are scared of staying stuck, so scared that you are finally ready to make a change and to take action. And because I took action, now I get to design my day. I get to work from anywhere in the world. and help others do the same. Um, if this live spoke to you, it sparked any hope, or um, maybe made you feel a little bit more confident, please hit the plus sign so that you can follow for more tips and get more updates on lives. Tomorrow I'll be going live in the evening because my mom's having surgery tomorrow, and that is one of the greatest benefits of having this online business is that I can make my own schedule. I only work 2 hours a day because I found the system that taught me not only the training and skills for digital marketing for high demand, not only did it teach me high demand skills, but it taught me about automations. And because of the automations, I only work 2 hours a day and I get to create and design my day, if you will. So yeah, follow me if you want to learn more about building freedom online, especially if you are starting from zero, from scratch, if you have no idea how to get started. Um, but if you're curious about the exact system, I learned to create online income in just 2 hours a day. I can share that info with you. If you go here, you will get the Freedom Formula Blueprint, so screenshot that, and it will walk you through the exact steps that I use to launch my online business. And it helped me make the best decision for me and my family. But thank you for everyone that has joined today. Hopefully you learned something new today, and I will see y'all tomorrow.